On the last episode, we went on a run of form that saw us catapulted up to third in the league. We scored goals for fun and finally found that form at the back that we've craved all season. However, the busy Christmas period is about to hit us and injuries are piling up. It's going to be a challenge to keep that run going. Let's see if we can do it.
Here they come, our mighty champions. Raise your voices to the anthem. Marching like a mighty army. Wrexham is the name. See the Reds to fight together. Speak their names with pride forever. Marching with a mighty army. Wrexham is the name.
After the run of form last month, the league named me Manager of the Month. Quite the turnaround from fighting to keep the fans on our side, and we made the boss happy, so it's always sunny in Wrexham apparently. But first we had a trip to the historic city of York, and no sooner had we got off the bus than York took the lead. They made it 2 shortly after, and it looked like our good run of form had been left in North Wales, because at this point we simply couldn't string a pass together. However, 5 goals in a 30-minute spell of football that a prime Pele would have been proud of saw us race into a 5-2 lead. But as with taxes, having a meat pie at the game, the inevitable happened, and we switched off at the death and let them grab a late third early on in consolation. This saw us cement our position in third place and close the gap on Eastleigh. Eastleigh have had an amazing season so far, and it's fair to say they're one of the favourites for the title at this stage, and that is who we visited next. We took the lead after just 3 minutes through Paul Mullin's close range finish. However, Eastleigh fought back and scored 3 goals in a 30-minute spell that we just couldn't live with. They moved into a 3-goal lead before we invoked the spirit of Istanbul and Steven Gerrard and fought back to rescue the game 3-3. Thank you to an Elliot Lee last-minute equaliser with quite literally the last touch of the game. Our next game saw us welcome our big rivals Chesterfield, and it was fair to say that the board and the fans were demanding a winner from us, and nothing else would be acceptable. Well, it's fair to say that we failed miserably. Chesterfield went in 1-0 up at the break, and despite a motivating team talk from me, we crumbled quicker than a cookie dipped in milk. I have no words for the second half highlights, so I'm just going to let you watch them and then let Mark give you my thoughts. And just to rub salt into the wounds, key defender Aaron Hayden picked up an injury and faced a month on the sidelines. Following the defeat, we decided to drop our entire first team for our FA Trophy game against Malden and Tiptree. It didn't alter the result, however, as we ran out 3-0 winners, Ryan Austin grabbing his first senior goal in some style with a crashing 25-yard drive. McEachran finishing things off with a lovely bottom corner finish. Boxing Day saw us welcome Solihull Moors, who we played in back-to-back games, and the Christmas spirit soon disappeared as we lost 1-0. But, as I said, to kick off our New Year's, we were going to visit them, and the hope for revenge was high. But as I said, we visited them on the 1st of January and soon took the lead through Paul Mullin. However, Dallas levelled it up with a penalty himself. Jordan Davis scored a great goal on the half volley before, as we have done time and time again this season, we let the point slip late on. Now, to try and arrest this run of form, we changed the formation and new faces where needed. We changed to a 4-1-2-1-2, and we welcomed Ryan Woods from Hull on a 3-year deal in the centre of our midfield. Next, we travel to Oxford in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Probably not the best time for us to try a new system, and so it proved as Oxford raced into a 2-0 lead through Murphy and Finlay. We quite literally didn't have an answer for them, and it was obvious. However, Elliot Lee scored a great finish late on as a consolation goal. Up next, we travelled to Dulwich Hamlet for an FA Trophy game, and it looked like a cup shot could be on the cards as the hosts took a 2-goal lead early on. Our defence was all over the show and a much changed team was taken advantage of by Dulwich Hamlet early on. However, goals from Agyapong, Ollie Palmer and the youngster Rafael Garcia in the second half secured our place in the next round. Whatever is to be said for us in the next round, we are going to have to improve because this performance at times was woeful. A key area that we've had to strengthen this season is the centre of our defence. To do that, we signed Ben Goodlife from Sutton on a 2-year deal. Ben was suspended for his first 2 games with us, so he couldn't play in the Maidenhead United game. We went there looking to rediscover our form and went behind early on through some poor defending, but Mr. Reliable Paul Mullin brought us level from the spot. Elliot Lee made it 2-1 with a close range finish before the most surprising thing so far this season, Cole De Silva sticking a free kick in the top corner, which is something that we've never seen before. His free kick stats are actually pretty low as well, so this free kick is even more special. The goalie should have done better, but everything counts. We then visited Gateshead, hoping to record back-to-back wins for the first time this year, and got off to a great start as Ryan Woods grabbed his first goal in a Wrexham shirt. Ollie Palmer doubled the lead for us shortly after. A player who really struggled for form early on has now found his shooting boots and really is playing well. Paul Mullin made it 3 before half-time, recording his 24th goal of the season, before Gateshead pulled one back, and then Mullin settled the game almost instantly, giving us another 3 points on the road. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this content. If you have, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like so the algorithm helps push this out to more and more people. If you're wondering about the change in how we approach this, it is only because I'm trying to do things slightly differently, and it will get more fluid as it becomes more comfortable. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and I shall speak to you soon. Have a good day.